Have you ever wondered why some people in their 70s still hike, laugh, and play with their grandchildren with endless energy, while others struggle just to get out of bed? What if I told you the difference is often not in genetics, but in a few small daily choices that add up over time? Stay with me, because today we're going to uncover 6 everyday mistakes that many seniors over 70 make without even realizing it, and more importantly, how to avoid them. And I want you to play along. If mistake number 4 really sounds like you, type the number 4 in the comments. Or if another mistake feels closer to your life, write that number below. You'll be surprised how many people share the same struggles. Meet the characters, Helen and Arthur. Let me introduce you to 2 friends, Helen and Arthur. Helen is 72 years old. She wakes up early, walks around her garden every morning, and spends her afternoons cooking light meals and reading. She still drives, laughs a lot, and says she feels like she's only 55. Arthur, on the other hand, is 74. He used to be active, but over the years, little habits started slowing him down. He naps in front of the TV, eats whatever is easiest, avoids exercise because of knee pain, and sometimes feels lonely even when surrounded by people. He wonders why his energy keeps dropping. What makes Helen thrive while Arthur struggles? The answer lies in 6 everyday mistakes. Let's go through them one by one. Mistake number 1, sitting too much. Arthur spends most of his day sitting, on the couch, at the dining table, or in front of the computer. He thinks, "I'm retired, I deserve to rest." But sitting too long slows his circulation, weakens his muscles, and makes his joints stiff. Over time, this increases his risk of diabetes, heart disease, and even memory decline. Research shows that older adults who sit for more than 8 hours a day have a much higher risk of chronic illness, regardless of how much exercise they do later. The tip: break up sitting time. Stand up every 30 minutes, walk around the house, or do gentle stretches. Helen, for example, never sits for more than half an hour without getting up. She does light chores, waters her plants, or simply stands and stretches. That small habit protects her mobility and energy. If you recognize this mistake, type number 1 in the comments. Mistake number 2, ignoring protein and nutrition. Arthur eats mostly bread, pasta, and sweets. Cooking feels tiring, so he grabs whatever is easiest. But here's the danger. After 70, the body actually needs more protein to maintain muscle mass. Without it, seniors lose strength faster, making falls and fractures more likely. Helen knows this. She makes sure every meal has a source of protein, like eggs, fish, beans, or chicken. She also eats colorful vegetables for vitamins and fiber, and drinks plenty of water. The tip: aim for at least 20 to 25 grams of protein in each meal. That's about 1 chicken breast or 2 eggs with beans. It's not about dieting, it's about fueling your body so it can keep moving and repairing itself. Mistake number 3, skipping light exercise. Arthur avoids exercise because his knees hurt. He believes that resting is safer. But the truth is, not moving makes the pain worse. Joints stiffen, muscles weaken, and balance declines. This is how falls happen. Helen takes the opposite approach. She walks slowly around her block, practices gentle yoga, and lifts small hand weights. She doesn't overdo it, but she moves every single day. Studies show that even 15 minutes of light exercise daily can lower risk of heart disease, improve memory, and reduce depression in seniors. The tip: find movement you enjoy and can sustain. Walking, stretching, swimming, or chair exercises all count. Consistency matters more than intensity. If this one feels familiar, write number 3 below. Mistake number 4. Neglecting mental and social health. This is where Arthur struggles most. After retiring, he lost touch with some friends. He spends long hours watching television but feels lonely. Loneliness is not just an emotion, it's a health risk. Research shows that chronic loneliness increases the risk of dementia, heart disease, and even early death as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Helen, however, stays connected. She plays cards with neighbors, calls her sister every week, and volunteers at the library. These activities keep her brain sharp and her heart full. The tip? Schedule social time just like appointments. Call a friend, join a local group, or even connect online. And for mental health, challenge your brain with puzzles, reading, or learning something new. If you agree this is a big one, type number 4 in the comments. Mistake number 5, ignoring sleep quality. Arthur often stays up late watching TV, then naps randomly during the day. His sleep is shallow, and he wakes up tired. Poor sleep not only drains energy, it also increases risk of memory problems, weight gain, and weakened immunity. Helen protects her sleep. She goes to bed at the same time each night, keeps her bedroom cool and dark, and avoids caffeine in the evening. She naps for only 20 minutes if needed, never longer. The aim? Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Keep a routine, avoid screens before bed, and treat naps as a short recharge, not a second bedtime. Mistake number 6, avoiding preventative health care. Arthur doesn't like going to the doctor. He says, "If I feel fine, why bother?" But here's the danger. Many conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or even cancer can grow silently for years. By the time symptoms appear, it may be too late. Helen, on the other hand, never misses her checkups. She gets her blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar checked regularly. She also stays up to date with vaccines and screenings recommended for her age. This allows her to catch problems early and prevent serious complications. The tip? Don't skip preventative care. Regular checkups, screenings, and vaccines are not just for the sick. They're the reason many healthy seniors stay that way.
Why these mistakes matter? At first, these mistakes seem small. Sitting too long, eating too little protein, skipping exercise. But over time, they add up. They slowly steal independence, mobility, and joy from life. The good news? Avoiding these mistakes adds years of energy and health. In fact, research shows that simple habits like daily walking, eating balanced meals, staying social, and keeping up with checkups can add over a decade of healthy life after 70. The transformation. Remember Arthur? After seeing how vibrant Helen remained, he decided to make changes. He began standing up every half hour, added eggs and beans to his meals, and joined a local walking group for seniors. Within months, he noticed less stiffness, more energy, and even better sleep. He felt hopeful again. This is the power of small changes. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to choose wisely, one habit at a time. Practical checklist for healthy aging. Here's a simple list you can follow. 1. Stand up and move every 30 minutes. 2. Eat protein with every meal. 3. Exercise lightly every day. 4. Stay socially and mentally active. 5. Protect your sleep routine. 6. Keep up with doctor visits and screenings. Write down this list and put it somewhere visible. Each small action builds the foundation for healthy, joyful aging. Call to action. Now it's your turn. Out of these 6 mistakes, which one describes you the most? Is it number 1, sitting too much? Number 4, feeling lonely? Or number 5, struggling with sleep? Pick your number and write it in the comments. If you choose number 4, type 4. If you see yourself in number 2, type 2. This way, you'll not only reflect on your own health, but also see how many others are on the same journey. And if you want more simple, research-based tips for longevity, nutrition, and healthy aging, subscribe and stay with us. Because life after 70 can be full of strength, laughter, and purpose if we choose the right habits today.